Hello, my name's Will. I am performance tennis training. So today we're going to go over the scratch back technique and why I positively hate it. So the first reason why I really hate the scratch back technique is that it helps you short term but screws you long term. So you'll see a lot of pros that teach younger kids the idea of trying to scratch your back here. I'm trying to scratch my back, throw up and hit. The reason why it's really encouraging is that when I'm doing a scratch back, it gets my racket into a relatively similar position to when I go for my full serve, which is this section right here, that section. Fantastic, but what a lot of players really struggle with is once they get this part down, is where do I go next? And they get stuck into those patterns where they're working on their serving, dropping, and hitting, which isn't very productive. What I've found teaching juniors that have kind of gone through those first initial lessons and then gone up and up and up is getting them away from this position and getting them into the trophy pose, which is obviously that lovely trophy pose here, or the Nike pose, where you're looking like a Nike symbol. That there is one of the biggest challenges I have when I'm teaching, trying to get rid of that scratch back technique. That's why I really hate it. It's really hard to teach out of. So again, short term, fantastic, you get good contact. It's a really good initial stage. But again, long term, it's a real problem. So what I want to work on today is helping you guys get away from the scratch back and some key factors, we'll say 3 key factors to a trophy pose position. So the first way and first drill to help you get into the trophy pose position is, again, I absolutely love this drill, is where you're going to rest the ball on the neck of your racket. So see here I've got my beautiful Yonex EZO 98. I absolutely love this racket. I'm going to rest this ball on the triangular part of the racket. What I'm going to do, I'm going to keep my racket pretty flat. So what it does, it keeps my tip down. What I like to tell my clients is that I like to imagine you're throwing that tennis ball. Imagine you're throwing the tennis ball into the court. So again, first drill. Side racket down, hold it and keep it there. You want the ball to drop. If your ball is flying this way, you know you've gone too far. You want the ball to gently roll down. So start here in the kind of the halfway position, throw the ball up, let the ball drop, hold and hit. I missed that serve, not a good example, but the process is the same. It's working on that lovely 2 or 3 second pause midway through your swing to encourage acceleration. So I go again. So I'm going to hold here. I'm going to keep it up, falls down and go. Objective is, again, all about pronation on your finish, but most importantly, holding that trophy pose. So that's the first little drill that can help you with kind of getting away from the pinpoint. Another drill that I teach what helps again with getting into the trophy pose early is the collision drill. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to throw the ball up and try and have my second shot collide with the ball. Again, this is the same thing. I'm trying to work on it to get my body into that trophy pose, hold, track the ball, and then go. See, most people that have a really poor throwing motion have a very poor serve. The mechanics transfer to some degree. Not fully the same, but very similar. So, this angle here. We'll go from something that's clearer. Hold your position, your tennis ball by your right ear. If you're right-handed, left-handed, left ear. Throw the ball up and try and strike that ball in the air. Wow, I'm a pro, I can do that first time round. That was not practiced. I am surprised I made that first time round. But it's the same thing. This angle here, by my right ear. You can see my finger by my right ear. Throw the ball up and hit. 2 for 2, okay. I should be a teacher of this sport, bizarrely enough. Same thing. Pronated position, right arm, hold and hit. 3 for 3, wow, I'm good at that drill. Final thing that I like to teach when it comes to getting away from the scratch back and into the trophy pose is, again, the 3.5 to 3 second rule, where you've got to try and hold your racket in position between 3.5 seconds and 3 seconds, or 3 to 3.5 seconds. The reason for that is you're trying to deliberately delay that release. So I see a lot of players that never really get into a pause position. They're very long and they're very loose. What I'm looking for is the moment that ball is released from your left hand, keep the racket paused for 3 to 3.5 seconds and count it out loud. 1, 2, 3, hit. And that hit is the half second, because hit is roughly half a second. So I'll go again. So I'll go here. So I'm going to, from my positioning here, from the moment the ball leaves my hand, 1, 2, 3, and obviously I was a little early there. So let's try it again here. So it's that 1, 2, 3 hit, holding your racket in position for the entire time. If you're going here, so be it. If you're here, that doesn't matter. It's all about holding that racket by your right ear and using the 2 drills before, for example. So here, 1, 2, 3, that was by example. 1, 2, 3, hit. There we go. 1, 2, 3, hit. Foot fault. That wasn't very good. But the process is the same. The reason why I like 3.5 seconds, it gives you time to load your muscles. So let's go for a full serve here. And let's see if I can really get this 3.5 seconds of duration from the ball leaving my hand to contact with the ball. So final go here. No pressure here, YouTube. I'm going to try and do this without messing up. No pressure. So, also, one thing in the video, my left side over here, is I've done another video on how to serve the pinpoint method. If you do platform or pinpoint, check it out. Give it a try and see what you think. But back to the final part, no pressure building up here. So 3.5 seconds from the moment the ball leaves my hand to contact. And I'm going to try and count it out loud without messing up. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and hit. Bit early. One more time here. This is not, it's not perfect, but it helps you get a rhythm. And being repetitive on a serve creates rhythm, make better serve. And again, here we go. 1, 2, 3, hit. That was better. Good. And again here, ready? 1, oh no. 1, 2, 3, and that was early. Last serve was long. Actually, the first 2 serves were long because I'm out of rhythm. I'm not getting the same rhythm every single time. And sometimes your rhythm might be a bit shorter, but 3 seconds to 3.5 is our goal. Let's do one final one here to close out this video and see if I can actually make a serve. Here we go. 3 seconds is my goal. It's a little shorter. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. And that one was genuinely in. So, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I really appreciate spending time getting all this way. And again, thank you for watching. See you next time. See ya. Bye.